fifth grade. So we are starting a brand new writing assignment or a new unit in our writing workshop. We are focusing on memoirs, and it's been a little while, and some of you are new to our classroom. So I kind of wanted to go over kind of how a writing assignment works in fifth grade. So first I want to point out that if you look up here at the assignment, looks like I forgot the end of my parentheses there. I'll have to fix that. But if you look up here, I always code my assignments for the day that it was assigned all the way to the day that it was due. So you can see Monday through Friday, Monday through Friday. That means you have 2 weeks to complete this assignment. Okay, and then I also give you the dates. So this is being assigned on the 25th of January, and it's going to be due on Friday, February 5th. Okay, also, I always include assignment instructions up here. So it says, watch the introduction video to learn how to navigate and use the writing process in the attached Google Docs found in your work. That's over here. And use the writing process videos and Google Docs to write your memoir. You have 2 weeks to complete this assignment. 3, turn in this assignment after completing all steps of the writing process. This is really important because it's going to hand in all of these documents. And if you haven't used all of them, with the exception of the graphic organizers and the planning sheet, then your assignment probably isn't done and you're not going to score very well on it. So that being said, you will always start out, like in the writing process, you will always start out using this slide, which has links to your video lessons, explaining what you do in each step. So to get here, you had to come to this slide and click on the introduction video, and now you're here with me. However, after you're done watching this video, you're going to begin the pre-writing step. And so you're going to want to come and click on the pre-writing video, watch that, and then you'll go back up to the tab where you had your assignment open, and you'll go back to that, and you'll select one of the documents that you're going to be using, and you'll get to work on that. When you're done with that step, there's nothing to turn in. You just have completed that step. After you're done with your pre-writing, you're going to come back to that slide that you already had open for your video lessons, and then you'll watch the video on the planning sheet. You may or may not need to use that. I'll explain in the video. To watch the draft 1 video, you would watch draft 1, and then you would go back to the document, and you'll notice that you can't really see the title of each of these docs, but I have numbered them for you. So when you're navigating through this assignment and you're bouncing back and forth between the video lessons found on that slide and your work, please pay attention to the number. So you can see that the first step of the writing process is pre-writing. You'll see that you have 3 options for pre-writing for this writing assignment, which will be explained in the pre-writing video lesson. However, you also have one that starts with the letter 0. That's a planning sheet. Again, that will be explained in the planning sheet video lesson. So pay attention to these things. Obviously, the first step in the writing process is going to be to pre-write. The next step would be to draft. So when you're ready to write your first draft, you're going to click over here, and you're going to click on the one that says 2. And if you're not even able to see those, which if you have a long name, you might not be able to. But if you're not able to see those, if you just hover your pointer over that document name, it will come up, and you can see that this says Practice 2028. That's because that's my demo student's name. And then you can see that this is Draft 1, Memoir 1. So then you would click on that, and you'll see that every document here, with the exception of the pre-writing documents or drawings, have instructions on how to use that document and what you're supposed to be doing during that step. So you have a video lesson to remind you, and then you also have instructions here to remind you. Just a word to the wise, I do not recommend that you go in and delete this text until you are completely done with the project altogether. I would probably just go ahead and hit the enter button and start drafting down here. Okay. I think that wraps up this introduction video. Again, you're not going to turn this in until you have completed writing your memoir, till you've taken it through all the steps of the writing process, and all of that is going to be done in this one assignment. Okay? All right, guys, good luck. I think you're ready to go on and watch the pre-writing video. I love and miss you, and I'll talk to you soon.